grant on building a career planning toolbox for future clinician educators and academic researchers, and this was done in conjunction with ACER. I have no relevant disclosures for this lecture. So today we're going to talk about the background as to why this grant was proposed. We'll also discuss the grant components and their status, as well as future plans. So let's look first at the background as to why this grant was formulated. As we know, advancement of academic rank is key to the development of an academic career. Many institutions have up or out policies in which you must be promoted or you may have a change in your employment status. And it is crucial to develop a strategic career plan in order to have this progression of academic rank. Many institutions offer junior faculty development programming either at the departmental or the institutional level to address just these needs. They provide resources such as how to provide an adequate presentation, research skills, self-advocacy, and promotion. They also provide mentorship structures so that people understand how they go along development of their career plan. However, it must be recognized that not all junior faculty have access to all of these programming. In particular, I'd like to highlight mentorship as a void in many departments. There's much literature on the importance of not only mentorship, but also sponsorship and executive coaching in the development of an academic career. But as I've mentioned, there are often places where there is no formal mentorship or career development programming available for junior faculty. And this created a need, or a vacuum as we saw it, for the development of a robust resource or a toolkit for faculty development. The plan was to make this toolkit available to all faculty, not just those at large academic institutions. So if we look at the components of the grant, we'll see that we broke it down into a number of different resources to be made available to people for their review. It composed of webinars, facilitated PowerPoints, a mentorship guide, faculty development and leadership opportunities grids, publication ethics, a repository on faculty development and mentorship articles, and self-development and leadership book resource list. So let's drill down a little bit onto these components. For the webinars, you'll see that we have 4: climbing the academic ladder, strategies for pursuing academic research, sponsorship in academic medicine, and how to succeed and be promoted as a clinician educator. And you'll note here that these are the lecturers and the dates at which they were initially presented. The facilitated PowerPoints are on a range of topics, including goal setting and expectations, finding your niche in an academic setting, gap analysis of your CV, feedback, leadership skill development, mentorship, and disseminating and documenting your work, which is all part of scholarship. The mentorship guide reviews the type of mentorship relationships which exist, and it addresses each of these in terms of their benefits and limitations, the formation of the mentorship relationship, examples of how these relationships function, and some suggestions as to best practices. And this is the example of the mentorship guide. So we'll see here that we are displaying a dyadic mentorship model. We discuss the central tenets of what that model is composed of. There's discussion on how to establish these relationships. And if you look here in the corner, you'll see that these are different categories within the discussion on dyadic mentorship. How to establish them, what the role of a mentee is, the benefits, the limitations, and an example. All of the mentorship models are broken down in a similar fashion. We also provide a questionnaire, which I personally have used when I mentor individuals. I give them this questionnaire in advance so that they have time for self-reflection and self-assessment in terms of what their career goals are. This helps us to set the tone for the initial meeting and helps formulate a strategic plan going forward of what we should be focusing on in terms of their mentorship moments with us. We also provide expected mentee and mentor checklists for identification of what the roles should be. The Faculty Development and Leadership Opportunities Grid was initiated because we recognize that there are many leadership development opportunities and career development opportunities which are offered at both the regional and national level. However, many faculty are unaware of these opportunities unless they happen to know someone who has been to these different events or if their mentor or sponsor recommends that they should attend. So we put together this grid for different levels, including trainees, which, as you see here, there are a variety of different resources and programs that they can attend, including the AUR and the RLI. There are early career programs, mid-career programs, and senior level programming. These grids include information on the name of the program, a brief description of what the candidate can expect to obtain in terms of the content which is distributed at these sessions, some specific programming information, when the application period tends to fall, and some specific contact information. Publication ethics is also very important, particularly for junior faculty as they are entering the world of disseminated scholarship. So we put together some informational resources shared with me by Dr. Carlos, and we also included Dr. Lewis's article on guidelines for use of scholarly images. For the faculty development articles, we curated a total of 19 articles on a variety of topics which are crucial to development at the junior and mid-career faculty level. And these include topics on mentorship, the role of organized radiology in career development, and career development specific to clinician-educators. The Self-Development and Leadership book resource was developed in recognition of the fact that mentors are not always individuals that you personally know. You may obtain a large amount of knowledge and mentorship from written print. For example, John C. Maxwell is a known guru on leadership development, and he publishes a large number of books which can be very helpful in your own personal development. So we have curated a list of these books which is available on the website. So what about the status? So for the webinars, we have 4 completed with the titles, topics, and speakers, as I noted previously. 1 is on hold due to the unavailability of the speaker. For the facilitated PowerPoints, we have identified the potential contributors and we will be contacting them shortly. 1 facilitated PowerPoint is nearing completion. The mentorship guide is complete. The faculty development and leadership opportunity grids, which I demonstrated, are complete. The publication ethics are complete. The repository of faculty development and mentorship articles are complete. And the book leadership, the development and leadership book resource list is also complete. So finally, what are the future plans for this grant? The webinars are actively archived on the website, and we will be assessing the metrics of the impact so that we can assess their usefulness. All of the other documents which I have shown you will also be curated on the website. We are hopeful that we will be able to perform an annual review of the articles, the career development grid, and the leadership books to keep the information up to date. We plan to submit the mentorship guide manuscript to a journal and also submit a manuscript on the global components of all of these tools for academic career development. And with that, I thank you.